Cute primes. Remember we remember we fought Caprem because he Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back to our channel, you guys. We are back with yet another one. It's a Monday, so on Mondays we do chat rooms.
You already know
fire,
that.
That was Mondays we do chat rooms.
Okay.
That was fire. Give me my credit. Give me my credit.
That was fire.
That was flames. Anyway, yes, you guys. Back with another one. We have a theme. We told you this on our last video. We have a theme, and we're basically counting down to our 8th year anniversary.
Yeah.
We're counting down to our 8th year anniversary, and basically we're going to be talking about us in the lead up and whatever. And today we're talking about nunus, we're talking about babies, we're talking about Osana. Ne? Yeah, we're talking about sanas.
No, say it's okay. Choose who you want to say, babies or Osana.
Osana.
Sounds weird. Anyways, before we start with the video, we'd like to welcome our new subscribers.
What it is, yes.
Thank you for clicking the subscribers button.
You have.
And
yeah,
to our old subscribers, I mean,
shout out once again to you. Shout out to you, and shout out to you. And those who haven't subscribed, do we give them a second? Do it now. There we go. Well done. You're part of the cool. We literally gave them a second.
Okay.
Yeah, you're part of the cool cats now.
You are part of the Hang Gang. Thank you for clicking the
subscribe button. Anyway, yeah. So we're talking about babies, ne? Here's the thing. We've been together for a while. You just told you. Got her to 8 years, right? Been together for a while. And our families know that we've been together for a while. Right? And with this comes expectations. Ne? And well, from my side, I've been asked a lot about babies, right? A lot about babies.
Lol.
Whenever there's anyone who's pregnant in the family, they're like, such and such is pregnant, and then you, that's basically my experience.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Yeah, so basically, it's a thing. Whenever there's a couple that has been around for a while, babies are a topic. Cool.
An expectation.
Basically, an expectation. What's your experience? Same thing.
No.
No one talks to you about pregnancy at all.
No one would dare.
What do you mean no one would
dare? But no one does that. No one asks me no one. Even though my mother sometimes is maybe something that happened recently. This other girl was Gochaye and she was I don't know, we're talking about so we're talking about, she has 3 babies now. Yeah.
Okay.
She has 3 babies. A lot of people are quoting Lebona already are on number 2 and blah 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 blah. So I don't know what we were talking about, and she was like, when or something like that. And I always dismiss that. I don't want to discuss that. It's no one's business. So I always and immediately dismiss it hi. And my mother would be like, hi, what would hi? So she would not say it to me straight, you know. But I don't know what she means. She would be like, what would hi? Or why are you being dismissal of the whole thing?
Me. Majority of my friends don't have kids. I have maybe 3 or 4 that have kids. And I actually have friends. So yeah. So I think 3 maybe have kids. So my mother has always my mother gets at me directly. When a friend of mine had a kid a while ago, maybe a year or 2 ago, she was like, Balisi. My mother said that to me, you guys. She was like, yeah, but welcome around Balisi. And my mother has been wanting to have grandkids maybe since I was 12. like my mother wants grandkids, like for real.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna talk about like basically our attitudes towards the whole thing. That was just the background of it. So like what's
What?
happening?
What?
The energy is weird.
What the hell?
The energy
No,
is
I've
weird.
learned who your mother actually watches our videos, so I need to check what I'm saying. And you know what's funny? The fact that she uses, like, when she meets you, you know, sometimes you meet on like social media streets and you say all the bad things or all the dumbest things.
Sure.
And then when you meet live, like, if you're letting with social
Nah, you
media,
just keep
no,
it
your
up.
mother brings it up. So I don't want her to confront me.
Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna talk about us and our like kids story. Have we discussed it before? Yes we have. We've talked about it.
We always do.
Yeah, I always bring it up.
Really?
We always do.
So we are going to, obviously we do discuss the topic as a couple as well. I mean, obviously I don't think there's anyone who, or any couple who doesn't, because obviously when you get into a relationship you need to know who the person you're with, do they even want kids, because
It's a conversation, even
it
if
might
it's to
just
say
be like,
"Minang right."
yeah. So we obviously discuss it, and like we would say how, because obviously individually we have our own what do you call it,
Views and
our own views as to, and or our own desires for if maybe I want one kid and maybe he wants 5, I don't know. But I don't want a lot of kids, honestly.
I just don't want one. I know for a fact I just don't want one. I'm an only child. It's not fun, you guys.
So some of us must die
Facts.
because
Yeah. I'm an only child. That thing is not fun. I'm thinking for our future. Like I'm thinking
our
for,
future.
Yeah, I'm thinking for our kid. For Askabi why.
What about little brothers and cousins? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I think I'd like to get twins though. Really. Just a boy and a girl.
She only wants that so that she can be like, it could be a one and done.
Yeah.
It's not a twins are cute.
But they are. What do you mean?
That's a byproduct. The point of your thing is
Oh,
like,
wow.
like Papa.
Oh, really?
That's you.
Are you?
She just wants to like talk. Not wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just putting it out there as a fact by itself. Anyway, so yeah, I definitely don't want one. But again, there's
How many do you want? Or how much is too much for you?
too much is if we go into like 4. That's too much for me.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I just don't want one. Even if it's 2, it's fine. Just not one. Yeah. So with the kids conversation comes like a lot of things. People will tell you how kids are expensive. People will say, and I don't really know if they are. Like I don't know.
So what do you think?
I feel like the lives we want for our kids are what is expensive. Because let's be real, what you gonna do for your kid now? The only things that will actually make a real difference, like money-wise, will be when they go to school.
No.
What's gonna cost money now? Between now and when they turn 6.
The cute things that you need to get for them.
What?
Like cute prams. Remember we remember we fought Caprem because he's so this guy doesn't want to buy expensive pram.
I don't get it.
And I'm just like, then let's not. Clearly, if we can't afford the pram, then we can't afford the kid.
No, but
what are we doing?
But here's the thing. It's not an affordability thing for me. It's like I don't get why. Like what's the point of it?
No, we must do all the nice things for the kid.
We're not doing it for the kid. The kid doesn't know.
Who are we doing it
The
for?
kid does not know it's
They
being
won't
done.
know because there'll be pictures.
The kid has no idea. Like
So who are we doing it for?
You'll show the kid the pram
Who are we doing
when the kid
it
is like,
for?
we're doing it for us.
Yeah, is that wrong?
Then don't put the kid.
No, but we are doing it for us, hey. Is that wrong?
Sharp. Put it that way. But it's not about the kid.
It's sharp, hey, it's about me. It's about me.
Thank you for the truth.
So, if it's
Thank
about
you for
me,
the truth, yes.
I am a very important party in this whole thing.
Facts.
So, if I'm not happy, then we're not doing anything. What are we doing? If we say we can't get nice things for me as this important party, then
cool. But like beyond Prima, what else?
there's other things.
It's clothes. Clothes don't.
Yeah, clothes.
That's it. Kids don't really require money until like, and we're talking like money.
Until what?
Until maybe they start school or something. And even then, the expense is school, not the kid themselves.
So when you're saying kids are not an expense,
No, they're an expense, but people always blow it up like the moment you have a kid, you must have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of money that are just there because this kid is gonna need 1,000 a day.
Not really. I just feel like the lifestyle that you want requires you to like the lifestyle that you want for your kid or for yourself or
sure.
I don't know. But it's up to you, and if it's up to you, you have all the means to prepare for it.
Here's the
beforehand.
thing, but my thing is, I'm not saying that's wrong, but what I'm saying is, it's a bad picture to paint because if you look at a lifestyle for your kid, there's no lifestyle when the kid is like before school.
So the only thing you're disputing is the fact that the kid is not involved in this lifestyle.
Yes.
No, the kid is.
How?
Because king is party in this whole thing.
See my point?
No, but the kid is like plays a part in the whole thing.
The biggest thing the kid.
There's no such a thing that the kid. There's no such a thing. The kid. The fact it doesn't matter whether they know or they do not know, but they will live to tell the story.
They won't. They can't.
Why?
They don't know.
We will go tell them. Why can't we? Don't you? Okay, tell me. Don't you hear stories about how you grew up and you're just like Kisokoti, hey. Don't you do that?
No.
How? Really? It's general. A lot of people would say like I had the worst upbringing. Like
I didn't.
Yeah, sharp. Maybe you didn't, but I'm making an example who you can't say the kid won't tell the story because we have people who tell the story now. I personally didn't have the greatest.
Sure, it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't trash.
So if I can tell, even if whether it's like the lowest or middle class or the highest class, point is I am telling you who I had what kind of upbringing. So why can't our kid tell that same story? But in this instance, the story will be different. It won't be the worst one.
Okay.
So the kid is involved.
Sharp. There's no middle class in South Africa, by the way. Anyway, so we've talked about these things, and I think also what the biggest thing about kids for me is that it's like saying you're ready for kids.
Is there such a thing as ready though?
Yeah, I feel there is. I feel that and it's not ready saying. I've spoken to a colleague about this. Ready for a kid to me does not say whatever comes I know the answer to. I don't think that's being ready. Ready for a kid just to me says whatever comes I'm prepared to face. Whether the answer comes to me then, the solution comes to me years later, whatever comes I am ready to face as a kid's parent or whatever. That to me is being ready. And with that mind state, I feel like there is such a thing as being ready for a kid. I don't think there's such a thing as being fully prepared. You have you can't really tell what you're gonna get. Like it's a luck of the draw. You can have the best, you could have the most turbulent, you could have the smoothest, you could have I don't know, whatever. But yeah, either way, I feel that's personally my position. I may not know the answers, but I am ready to find them out. To find the answers.
So basically, you are telling the people you are ready.
Oh wow, I did.
Okay.
Zoko. Actually, talking about talking about readiness. What is there such a thing as saying like if one person wants and the other doesn't, that's grounds for saying okay, now we're done. Like, is that? Do you think that should be over?
I should be over. What should be over? The
relationship. Do you think that's enough to break up? Or?
I don't think so, because I feel like a conversation about babies can like change over time. It can literally change like year to year to year. Like I might feel like I don't want any babies now, but in a year's time I might feel like okay. So I think it's a matter of patience as well, and seeing. I feel like when you speak or if we discuss something, you would know if I really don't want anything to do with a certain thing. So even if maybe I say no, I don't want kids, baby now, like it's not the same as I don't want to have kids.
And then what if it's I don't want to have kids?
Then you have to then make a decision or give it some time. Like give it some time and see if this whole thing changes. Because at the end of the day, I don't think you should be in a relationship just for babies. Or what if this person like actually makes your life, but they just don't want kids? So are you going to sacrifice that?
I think it's actually a very difficult question to answer, because another thing is if kids is like a big goal for me, right? And if kids are a big goal for me and for you it's a complete no go, then like we are basically gonna have a terrible time, because if yeah, let's put it like marriage, right? If one person views success in a relationship as marriage and the other is completely against marriage, the relationship might be doomed. Very possibly might be doomed.
Then don't get into that relationship if that's the case. Because I don't as much as like it's important for you to say I want kids, I think the other person should be respected as well.
Exactly. Kids. So it goes. It's very easy to go from that to pushing the other person into your own belief. Both ways.
Both ways. That's
so yeah. Anyway, but yeah, and other than that, guys, please stop asking people when they're gonna have kids. Like, please stop asking that.
It's not a nice question.
It's not okay, you guys. Like it's not a thing. It's very invasive. And it might be opening up wounds that someone would rather not say anything about. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Yeah, sometimes people's private things are people's private things. Like, yeah,
if someone doesn't bring up something to you, don't.
Yeah, rather say.
Yeah.
And even when you think something, you don't have to say it. Like.
Keep it to yourself.
Social media has taught us to speak whatever is on our minds. That's not always the right thing to do. So sometimes whatever you think is not really what needs to be said. We're ending it on that note. Food for thought for food. Shout out to Mizi. But anyway.
Hey, wow.
Yeah.
I was not ready for that.
That was quickly on a conversation that we wanted to have. We were touching just basically on a lot of things, and we want to hear what your thoughts are. Please let us know.
Babies.
Yeah.
Do you have these conversations with your person?
Do you think it's important to do? Do you feel like these discussions are overrated? Like, tell us anything you want to know. You feel like in the comment section down below.
And for someone who has been in a relationship with someone who has said, I don't want kids, or if you don't want kids but your partner wants kids, like how do you go about that conversation? What happens? Right. What have you guys decided on if you guys are still together? Or if you broke up, what was the reason? Why couldn't you sacrifice for the other? Why couldn't one sacrifice for the other? Yeah. So just comment on the comments below and tell us what you think. We are looking forward to having that conversation. We just said our piece and how we feel. You are more than welcome to say
of course the conversation can go broader and more detailed and whatnot, but that's just like a tidbit of how we feel. Anyway, so yeah, that's how we feel basically. And before we let you go, Guys. Remember we plugged you last time? Yeah? Remember we plugged you? Tuesday. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Go to t_styles_creations on Instagram. Tomorrow. You'll see something. We're not saying anything now, but go there tomorrow. You'll see something. We're not going to give you a time. We're not going to give you tomorrow. If you don't see anything, leave, come back later. Something. Something. Anyway, guys, we are out. Thank you for pulling up. The 200 still a thing. Subscribe to help us get there quicker. And we are basically out.
Bye.
Wakanda forever.